today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. It'll be Nathan Peterman leading them out, the 6'2 quarterback out of Pittsburgh.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Peterman. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Taron Johnson brought
from the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up
now Allen.
At the 3.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Allen's pass.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Down and 1.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Peterman. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Cincinnati.
They'll throw on first down with Peterman. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw again is Peterman. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2nd and 5.
From midfield, here's Allen. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Steeler.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 7.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A quick pass to Cup. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
on 2nd and 7. Peterman. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the shotgun, Peterman.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
The Bengals first down.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And he's going to go down again. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. Allen hit. He lost the football.
The pass. A fumble.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Curtis Samuel, 87 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point now by Boswell. And it is now 21-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes Nathan Peterman out for his next drive. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of a yard.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. DeForest Buckner racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
DeForest Buckner. The quarterback is sacked.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. 21-0 our score after 1.
Bengals nothing.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Andrews. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
A 5-yard.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
First and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now second
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Steelers.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Ertz has it left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, Carson. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the...
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Carson, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll try and run with their fullback. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Dorsett. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Chris Carson trotting back out there at his current pace. Sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, They look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Now, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try with McKinnon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jerick McKinnon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Taylor. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On the draw is Taylor. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's a gain of a yard.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Green's got it over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Dorsett on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Jerick McKinnon.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 47-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
The end of the first half.
Well, partner, I'd say the defensive coordinator got an answer to the question you know we had to ask at halftime. How will they come out here in the second half? They're not going to sit on the lead. They're going to throw it. If you give them the opportunity, he may have to rethink his strategy.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do?
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Brings up 4th
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
47.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
The quarterbacks.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A throw complete to Dorsett, and he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run it with Carson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Malik Jefferson. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's pass.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Levi Wallace brought him down.
On 2nd down, here's Peterman. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. The tackle by
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And 10.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Incomplete.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
down, McKinnon. He finds some open field here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
makes the score Steelers 31, Bengals nothing.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Peterman, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Peterman firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Number 41.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, as far as third down plays go, that's not going to be one where you say, hey, let's run that one back.
No, I think right now the play caller, he's either circling that one or highlighting it or whatever to know not to call that one again. It's going to be a heck of a postmortem with the head coach to try and defend that one.
At their own 36.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
On second down, it's Carson. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 44. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
3rd and 2.
They run again with Carson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen's throw is complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Bengals nothing.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Peterman. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Peterman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point now by Boswell. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Peterman to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Peterman. Underneath pass here to Van Ness.
Complete to Nick Van Ness. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
They'll throw on first down with Peterman. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Quarterback sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From midfield now, here's Peterman. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Bengals on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. So that one will be accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now it's Peterman. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
4 yards on the pickup.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down. Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
This is Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Carson, the ball carrier. Eddie Jackson brought him down. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 44, Allen, a quick pass to Cup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Carson on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Given 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Eric McKinnon, the ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now Peterman on 1st down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Complete to AJ.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. A throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the
on 1st down, Peterman. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up
throwing again on 2nd down. Peterman. That's complete to Jake Butt. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
And
on 1st and 10, it's Peterman.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. On the right side, caught by Green.
Peterman's pass.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And able to find Green.
Peterman's pass. Complete to A.J. Green. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cincinnati.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Pittsburgh, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.